How you doing? So today is August 27th of 2024. Pronounce my T's. But I do have a predominantly American audience, so 2024. We're speaking English, which is Gematria 74, English 74. American is 64, which is Tenet, which is Israel, which is movie, which is Jubilee, so take our pick. I'll do a bit of both. And it's Tuesday, 95. And we're only 70 days away from the big one, from November 5th. And 70 comes to the word secret, comes to the names Henry. Prince Harry is Henry, but he's called Harry. It's also the name Jimmy, another name for James. Hola, Rita, hey. And I'm here in Swanage, you might remember. I've done some shows from here before. And it's a beautiful secret location, really. Well, people know about it, but if you don't know about it, it's kind of, you could miss it. But Swanage is also 70. So I thought it was appropriate to do today's show, this evening's show, 70 days or sooner yet, a Spirit Wandering Wood. And I've been thinking about a phrase, well, a couple of phrases. So one phrase is the meek shall inherit the earth, or meek shall inherit the earth. Let's do the meek shall inherit the earth. That comes to 287. Or meek shall inherit the earth comes to 254. And 254 comes to 1,000 years of peace. Remember, September 11th, 2020, well, sorry, not 2020, 2001 happened on the 254th day of the year. Tower 1 plus Tower 2 comes to 254. And Tower 1 is 115, which is 11.5, November 5th. Tower 2 is 115 plus 24, which is X, so X plus, which is 24, so 11.5, November 5th plus X, which is 2024, comes to 139, which comes to Twitter plus X, which is Tower 2. But if you add them together, it comes to 254. There's also, what's it called? Verrazano Bridge. There's an M. Anyway, that bridge that is between Staten Island and I think it would be Brooklyn also comes to 254. So it's on that grid, that's on that really important area of New York. If you take the phrase further, so also as well, inherit is 83, which is faithful, which is negative. It's also election, and all numbers have good and positive or negative meanings. And sometimes it's just a pure physics thing, doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. But they're going to be done away with. President Trump said that they're going to be done away with. This will be the last one, as in the last president, like Baron Trump has, his books say. But if you do the phrase, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth, it comes to 474. And 474 is a wonderful number. It's a palindrome one, it's 474, so it mirrors both ways, in on itself and outwards. And 474 comes to a number of things. It comes to 164, which is November, 5th of November, 164. The mothership, 164. Thomas Apostle or Thomas Trump, 164. I like that one. Quantum Thomas, 164. It's others, people's names. But then you add 310. 310th day of the year is November 5th. So November, or 5th of November, 164, add 310, the 310th day of the year this year is November 5th, because it's the leap year. MEEK is 34, which is leap, which is DJT, which is grace, which is neo, as in the Matrix, neocortex in the brain. If we were in virtual simulation, the brain, our body, can be a highly complex virtual reality receiver and projector. But yeah, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. 474. That also comes to 274, which is 2024 if you spell it out, and then that leaves you with 200, which is like a thief in the night, which is also Mount Rushmore, which is also Westminster Abbey. And you could take your pick on who's going to appear on that day in those locations. Just have a think about it. Also, if you do 474, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. It also, if you add another phrase, which I've talked about a number of times, morning of the first resurrection, is 414, which is also another palindrome number, so it has immense power behind it. 414. So blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth, is 474. Also, as well with that, if you do 474, that's also 254, which is the reference to September 11th, but also connected to November 5th. They're intrinsically linked, and the world will see that. But then that leaves you with 220, which is Operation Warp Speed, which is also quantum universe, or quantum trumpet, or eternal life universe. So it's all, there's got this whole feeling of quantum and instantness. And also, if you do blink of an eye, which is 119, which is Nikola Tesla, that comes to, what would that come to? I've done that before on the, can't remember off the top of my head, but it's also a very potent figure. What would that be? I'll have to put it in the notes. I looked at it just before I did the show. But blink of an eye, and then what would that be remaining? Am I doing it on the 474 or the 254? 254 would be, what would that be? I guess it would be, it'd be time travel, dark to light. So dark to light plus blink of an eye. Yeah, that's right. That would be that'd be right. No, it wouldn't be. It would be 135. So it must be the 474. So what am I thinking at? Oh, I know. Yeah. So I've just done one in my head. So if you did the meek shall inherit the earth, 254, that would be blink of an eye, 119, which is redemption, which is Nikola Tesla, and that would leave you with 135, which would be John Trump. So John Trump plus Nikola Tesla comes to 254. If I've done that right, yeah, I'm sure I have. But if you do the 474, which is blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth, then that would be blink of an eye, 119, Nikola Tesla, 119, redemption, 119. It's a mirror image, a mirror reversal of 9/11. I've spoken about that a lot of times, many times. And then that leaves you with 355, which is remember the 5th of November. So if you do remember the 5th of November, 355, plus blink of an eye, redemption, 119, blink of an eye, 119, Nikola Tesla, 119, a mirror of 9/11, that comes to 474. And if you, oh wow, can you see that? So look at this, as I'm talking about this, I'm going to turn around. Can you see this? I'd have taken a picture of it, but I'm talking to you fine people. Where is that? Okay, so you got the telegraph pole there. Oh, you can't really see it. Hang on. No, you can't really see it. Okay, there's a rainbow happening where the sun is. There's a rainbow where the sun is. So if you do morning of the first resurrection 414 plus blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth, 474. So 474 plus 414, that comes to 888, which is the super duper number. That completes the game. That completes the program. That simulation, that breaks it. You've mastered the simulation when you get to 888. Yeah, because it's 8 is infinity. It's the wealth number, spiritual number, resurrection. If you do 88, that's Trump, obviously. So it's 8 squared, but then 8 cubed, 888. Gold is 38. See how that's done? 38. Change is 38. Death is 38. Ocean's 38. Junior passed away when he was 38. My cousin Paul passed away when he was 38. So yeah, it even ties to the Tesla building. So I think I've done this one before on a show. So if you do 481, it's either the New Yorker Hotel. It's basically the address. It's 481 8th Avenue, which takes you to 606, and that would leave you with, what would it leave you with? 194. Yeah. Yeah. So 606. Is that right? 8th Avenue, 481. Something along the lines of 481 is the number of the Tesla building, of the hotel. So you do 481 8th Avenue, and then I think it would be New Yorker Hotel, which is 194, which is September 11th, which is 11th, which is 5th of the 11th. It's also someone else's important, who's very important, their full name. But that would come to 888 as well, if I've done that right. 606 plus 194. No, this is what it is. It's Wyndham, New Yorker. So Wyndham, New Yorker. So Wyndham, New Yorker Hotel, which is 282, which is 88 miles per hour, plus 481 8th Avenue, which is 606. Wyndham, New Yorker Hotel, which comes to 282, 88 miles per hour, comes to 888, which is blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth, 474, plus morning of the first resurrection, which is 414, comes to 888. And there's also a load that tie into November 5th, with it being spiritually upgraded to a celestial state. Anyway, so there you go. So I'm just pulling those out of my memory bank and hat. So the rainbow has now kind of faded, but there was a rainbow where the sun was. Anyway, so I wish I could have got that for you on camera. But nevertheless, we're here, we've shared it together. And if people want to experience more quantum in their life, get your shungite and orgonite. The links are below. You can wear pendants, you can have pyramids, you can have phone shields, you can have charging plates for your water, sleeping pods, garden pucks, grow your vegetables, all that kind of stuff. Excuse me. So, there you have it, people. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. The morning of the first resurrection, 888. 481 8th Avenue, Wyndham, New Yorker Hotel, 888. There you go. Thanks, Claire, and I'm glad you enjoyed that. We got there. We got there. All right, everyone. Tomorrow, well, we'll be down to 69 days. 6 people as part of the Tesla numbers. It's financial, it's wealth. It's important, 69. So 169 is Great Awakening. The Great Awakening. 169 is Trump Tower. So thanks, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's see what the game brings to us. What the simulation brings to us. What simulation is behind me. Isle of Wight simulation. Okay, everyone.